Hey guys, welcome back to rockstardreams.com. This is Ariana, and we had the chance to meet with Eric Tobin, EVP of A&R with Hopeless Records. And just to get started, we just got to listen to a panel with you and some other really great industry professionals. But one of the things that I think really stood out to not only myself, but to the audience in there was that it's important to invest in your career, and not only the business side or building that team, which is important, but also investing in your community, whether it's, your neighborhood, playing shows, just even if it's 20 people, nonprofits, things like that. So what kind of advice would you have to really get going and creating momentum in your community?
Yeah, I think that, it's nice of you to hold that for me. Thanks. That's how it starts. Kindness,
welcome.
actually.
I'm doing great already.
I would say, for any of it, it starts with you as an individual person. I mean, I think that if you want to be great in your community, you want to be great as an artist, like you want to be kind, you want to be thoughtful of other people. For us, our moniker under Hopeless is to make a positive impact. We're always looking for that opportunity in everything we do. I think that if there's, we'd spoken a little bit about nonprofit work that we do at Hopeless Records, and if there's an opportunity to do that and you can mold that into what you're doing with your art, I think it's great, because if you have, what starts is a little bit of money or a little bit of time over a period of 10 years is quite a bit. Yeah. And I think that it's very simple to weave it into what you do. Someone had asked me earlier, how do I budget for that? I think that the idea is you always budget for it, and then you make your business work with that opportunity, because the more you give back, you don't have that opportunity to see exactly what it does, but you have to believe that it's doing something great. And even if one person connects with that or one person is helped, you have no idea where it goes from there. Yeah. And so we truly believe that at the label. I think that, in some ways, that each of these things that we're doing, like this, there's artists here who want to have a start, and not everyone in here will be a great artist, but some of them will be great business people, and they may not even know that yet. And we want to always have that opportunity to respond to them and have that conversation. I hope I answered that question. It felt like I did, but I'm not incredibly sure.
No, I'm feeling that too. You have obviously a lot of really great bands on your roster. Could you tell me about maybe some things that are coming up in 2017? I think I can even feel it on social media. Everyone's really excited about 2017. 2016 is behind us. What are you looking forward to this year?
More sleep.
Not getting out of bed.
It's probably not. For us, we're going to have a New Found Glory record this year, which I'm really excited about.
That actually speaks to my heart, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm probably leaking that information too early, but yeah, there'll be something new from New Found Glory. I think most people are starting to notice that Neck Deep's going back out on a tour here in the spring, so we can probably expect a new record from them this year. So a couple of the surprises I can't mention, but we do have, probably seeing some stuff from our band Siler, Moose Blood, With Confidence, all really building up right now. We've had some success at satellite radio. So a lot of great artists right now.
Now let me jump in. So something like New Found Glory, okay, they're gone. Well, you're stuck with us now. Something that I think a lot of artists wonder about is it's one thing to kind of sell out a show or get on Vans Warped Tour one year, or get a record out, even a music video, charting, but to create longevity in a career is really, really important. So something like New Found Glory, that they're still coming out with a new album, what do you think sets them apart as far as the way that they're kind of business minded in order to kind of take that long haul for their career?
It's an interesting question. I think there's a lot of different ways to answer it, and I think, one, all the guys in New Found Glory are just amazing people, to be around, and we love working with them. I think that for them, they have been so great with their fans over the years. I think that's when you go see, I can never get over Jordan on stage. That guy moves. I can't, like I said, I can hardly get out of bed. Seeing him on stage, it's inspirational. I want to get in shape every time. They still put on a show like it's their first show. And I think that it's the same way they put out records. It's the same way they write records. It's the same way they appeal to fans. I think, you get Chad on the phone, and he's just so excited. And I think that it's when you can feel like every piece of art you make is brand new. It's your first day. You're getting so excited about it. They have that energy. And I think that's really what allows them to continue to do this. It's fun to be around that. Yeah. It's when you start to say, oh, nothing's working, that I think you start, that attitude and that energy just goes right out to fans. And I'm telling you, every time I see New Found Glory, I sweat watching Jordan run back and forth, and those guys run around, and they're just a great group of guys to be around. And I'm telling you, that's that feeling like it's there, to me at least. I mean, I'm not speaking for them, I'm speaking on my experience with them, is that it feels like every time they're on stage, it's their very first show. And it's that energy is there. It's really cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Last question, I would just say, people who are watching this, oftentimes our viewers are on the musician artist side, but also, especially like here at IMI, the conference here, people are interested in going into management and going to the business side, A&R. I know there's probably a lot of information in this regard, but if you could give them a piece of advice on how to stand out in their field, because with social media and the internet, there's just so many ways to get yourself out there. But on the management side, how do you really kind of get started into that field?
I probably, as you heard me mention up there, don't look at my social media. I don't really brand myself on social media. I think that this job is like any job, and it takes patience, kindness, being a good person. You don't have to be the flashiest person. I try to go to all the events, but I don't show up at all of them. I think the important part is that if you love artists, find the ones you love and reach out. Not everyone's going to be a winner. We've had some amazing failures, but that doesn't mean that the artists were failures in a sense. Like we both together thought it was going to be great, and it just didn't get there. You have to believe in everything you do, and you have to be excited about it, just like we talked about in Newfound Glory. And if you are excited about it, and you take your time with it, and you listen to other people, and it's not a race to have the biggest ego, in my opinion. Not to say that that doesn't work for other people, but my feeling is that I like doing this. I want to do this for as many years as I possibly can, and so being patient. Caring about those artists, they're the ones who need to be famous, not me. I think that is really, I think it's important. You're supposed to be helping them become the biggest stars. You chose them because you think that they are phenomenal artists, have something to say, and are going to save somebody's life. Yeah. I just sit at a desk and make my car payments on time so they don't take it back, and it's a job. And I love this job just like, maybe someone who makes films loves their job, or someone who sells cars loves their job. I assume people who sell cars like their jobs. I assume that. But that's what I would say. That's really it. I mean, just care about what you do, but know that you don't know everything, and have that willingness to say, I don't really know, I'm going to go ask. And know when someone's trying to tell you that they know more than you, and help them to understand that we both don't know a lot.
Right.
And we're just going to wait it out until this is, until we've had success, and continue to pay our bills and live a great life. Yeah. That's it.
That's what it comes down to. Eric, I really think it's people like Eric Tobin that really build the backbone of this industry. I want to thank you so much for your time. We're here at IMI Conference in Los Angeles, California, and nothing but good here. We're excited to talk to you again soon. Thank you so much for watching, and join us back here at rockstardreams.com.